Welcome back, everyone. For today's video, we are going to be taking a look at round number 1 of the Tata Steel chess tournament being played in Wijk aan Zee in the Netherlands. Now, Tata Steel has a very prestigious and long history. The event is now in its 87th year of running, the first event being held in the great year of 1938. Actually, 1938, probably a very bad year as far as world history is concerned, but that is beside the point.
Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new video. This is the Tata Steel Chess 2025 competition going on, and today we have the match of Fabiano Caruana against Jordan, and the game starts with Fabiano having the white pieces and Jordan had the black pieces. So the game starts with d4 and we get the queen's pawn opening, and he plays the Zuckerchert variation of the queen's pawn opening. You see some book moves, and this is the classical match, I would like to remind you. So both the players have 1 hour and 40 minutes. Now we see a bit of a balanced game. No one is trying to open up the positions and trade off early. We see bishops coming into play. And now after a quick castle, white develops its knight and does not castle right now. After doing its development, white takes the pawn here and pawn takes back. Now the pawn pushes, and white pushes his pawn further, trying to force the bishop to move away or either force a knight trade. Now bishop moves back. We see castling from white now after 13 moves, and this is very logical. White has a very solid position. Black brings out the knight. We see white bringing out the bishop. Now this is an inaccuracy because the point for black is that if the knight comes here or here, the bishop could take back and, not ruin the pawn structure at the king side and avoid any mistakes, any blunders. And that's very logical. Black pushes the pawn, white moves the bishop, and now after black brings out the bishop, white tries to bring out the rook on the b file. White takes the pawn and offers a trade of the bishop. Instead, black brings out the queen, and white does the best move, which is offering a queen trade, because if it takes, you take, and you would end up in a position like this. So here, instead of these types of things, so here black just takes the pawn, white brings out the rook, trying to attack the queen, and now queen has to move. Queen moves to a very safe square, white takes the knight. After the pawn takes back, black is now all set to attack and also take this free pawn here. After the bishop takes, the queen takes, which is a great move to play in this situation. Many players would think maybe taking this would be a good move, because after you take, you're just fine. It's not very good for you because you would actually be miserable in this position. So we see this move that the queen takes the pawn and black brings out the bishop, trying to attack on this pawn here. He defends with a great fork. Queen moves, and we see an offer for a queen trade. Black accepts the queen trade, and now white is better because if the bishop moves away, you just lose the rook. And black just goes for it. He takes back, and now we see a pawn move, and this move here is a good move, but the best move would have been king to f2. Instead, he brings the rook here, trying to guard it. He brings the rook here, trying to move this and give him a threat of taking this free pawn. He moves that king to f2 now, which is very late. And now after bringing the rook here, he is trying to take some material. He moves the knight away, and now he brings the knight. He takes with the rook. He takes back. He pushes the pawn. And now we see a bit of moves until here, and after this pawn push, black just resigns and white wins. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this amazing game. I hope you liked the game and the review. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Till that, take care, goodbye.